Welcome to Homeschool Helps with Amanda. I'm Amanda Wares, Homeschool Helps Director with NCHE. So we're going to talk right now about dual enrollment. What about it? Pros, cons, tips. Let's see how much I can cram into these next few minutes because there's a lot. So first off, I want to talk about the dual enrollment program that is available through North Carolina's community colleges, and it is called Career and College Promise, the Career and College Promise Program, or CCP. Now, the Career and College Promise Program is available at every single one of our state's community colleges. And within that program, there are two tracks. So there is the college transfer pathway, and then there is the career and technical education pathway. Now, on the college transfer pathway, within that side of the program, there are several pathways. Sorry to use that word again, but there are several pathways to choose from. And you may choose a Associate of Arts transfer pathway, Associate of Science transfer pathway. Some schools have a nursing pathway, some have an engineering pathway. It depends on the specific community college, what they actually offer. So when you sign your child up for the CCP program, you will choose one of these pathways. There is really no hard and fast rule about which pathway you must choose. Truthfully, everyone I know and myself with my own kids, we chose the pathway that had the most classes that they wanted or needed to take. So if your child is going to be an engineer, but the classes that they need or want is located under the science pathway or the arts pathway, choose that. It does not matter what they're going to be going into after high school. Okay, so that's the first thing. Now, once you choose the pathway, the student has to take those classes. They can only take classes within that pathway. And usually there's about 11, something like that. Once they finish, if they finish that pathway, then they will be free to choose any other classes at the community college towards getting their associate's degree. I will tell you that it's a lot to be able to finish the pathway, and it's even more to be able to go on and get the associate's degree. It happens. Many students do it, but it is a lot. So if that is your goal for your student, if that's your student's goal, be sure to plan carefully ahead of how you're going to fit all that into the semesters that you have available within the program. Within the CCP program, it is open to high school juniors and seniors. There are options for 9th and 10th graders, but they have to prove their ability to handle college coursework. So they have to have some testing, some test results and things like that to prove that they'll be able to handle that. But as far as the juniors and seniors, they get 6 semesters. So it's fall, spring, summer, fall, spring, summer. Okay. You don't have to take classes in all of those semesters, but you can. So that's something good to think about. Also, there is no age that you have to qualify for this. You just do have to have a transcript that shows that your student is a junior in high school, and they have to have a certain GPA on that transcript to be admitted into the CCP program. So then, if the college transfer pathway is not what you're looking for, then you may look at the career and technical pathway. And there are so many choices in all the different community colleges offer something a little bit different. So look at those. You do not, this is another point, you do not have to go to the community college that is in your county or even the one that's closest to you. If there's, you could even take classes at a couple of different community colleges. So if the one closest to you maybe has certain things that your student wants or needs, but another one further away might have something that they offer online that your student wants or needs, absolutely, that can be done. No big deal. You would sign up for the CCP program at both of those community colleges. Now, if they want to go into the career and technical education, there are so many: welding, HVAC, even things like IT fits under that. A lot of business classes fit under the career and technical education, early childhood education, culinary arts, EMT, so many options. Now, a student it is possible for them to take classes in both pathways. My son did this his senior year. He, for a lot of different reasons, needed to take less classes in that college pathway. And so he chose to get his 1-year welding certificate. So he was taking welding full time, like it was all day, every day. And he also was taking, I think he took 1 or 2 academic college transfer classes each semester of his senior year. So that can be done. There are some extra hoops to jump through, but it certainly can be done. Now, the other thing to note about the CCP program is it is tuition free. So you do not pay tuition for those classes. In some cases, you might also qualify to have the books and fees also paid for, but in general, people are responsible for the books that are required for whatever classes and the fees. Now, in our situation, we never paid more than $75 per semester for the fees. And the books, there's a lot of options out there to get used books, to rent textbooks. It does not have to be super duper expensive. So there's a lot of options out there. Just do your research, ask around, find some other families that maybe have participated in the program and ask them their experiences and how they did things. Also, you may want to ask different families, if there are several community colleges near you, what they thought about the different campuses. Sometimes one might be a better fit for your family or for your student than another one, depending on size and just how the general feel of it. Now, I could go on and on for a really long time about this, but this video is already pretty long, so I'm going to stop there. I will think about making another video about dual enrollment, and that will be about dual enrollment within the public school system and how that works and what is the deal with that. But that's a whole nother video. So I hope this helps today.